There have been public outcries regarding the worsening state of the economy. People are spending more to buy less. Insecurity is a threat to the markets and food security. This is MarketSquare, and I welcome you to this episode. I'm Francis Ogo. Thanks for joining me. Now, before we dive into these topics, let's take a break and return shortly. Welcome back. In this episode, we look at tourism. Now, so many countries in Africa have made huge amounts from the tourism sector. This is through the harnessing of the rich flora and fauna. Countries like Kenya, Botswana, Liberia, South Africa, and others, name them. They've created jobs and raked in a lot of money as revenue to their countries. Back home in Nigeria, insecurity has been a threat to tourism as destinations can no longer be visited for fear of terror attacks and kidnapping. But let's look at the beautiful coastlines of Nigeria, especially Lagos. According to internet sources, Lagos has a unique coastline that extends for about 6.5 miles. The coastline features little bays, 4 beautiful beaches, and impressive sand-colored cliffs. Some of the scenic and sheltered beaches near Lagos include Meya Parai, Camilo, and Praia Don Anal. The coastline faces the Atlantic Ocean beyond the Porta da Piedad headland. These are beautiful beaches in Lagos and around Lagos. Of course, we know the Lekki Beach, the Alpha Beach, the Badagry Beach, and other beaches around Lagos, which have generated revenue from the private sector. The horse riders, the barbecue grillers, the drink and cocktail makers, the disc jockeys, the comedians, and all other creatives make the beaches exciting for fun seekers. Many have lamented that the government has turned its eyes away from non-oil investments such as beach tourism, with its huge business potentials. In this episode, we will be discussing with a beach lounge owner who will take us into the business of beach tourism. Zolin Adedeji Eletu is a beach lounge owner and speaks on the business. Welcome to the show, Zolin. Now, let's get to the questions quickly. Can you describe your beach tourism business and its unique selling points?
Utica Beach Lounge is a relaxing coastal destination that combines the casual atmosphere of a beach with the upscale comfort of a lounge. And like our slogan here, Utica Beach Lounge is the number one seaside lifestyle place in the whole of Lagos. Because we deal with more of lifestyle. Prioritize lifestyle here. So that's what we're going to force what we do here on you or wherever. It's all about lifestyle.
What types of services or experiences do you offer to your customers, such as accommodations, activities, and tours?
When we talk about our services, things we offer there, we have beach lodge for people that comes around and find it difficult going back home or this is home away from home. You want to come and feel the environment, feel how nature is. So we have rooms for you where you can chill for as long as you want to. And we have a good DJ and our sound system is top notch. We have a stand-up kitchen, we have like 2 snooker boards, and our security service are good to let on about. And we have well experienced and well trained staffs that will attend to most all your needs once you are with us.
Now, how do you manage your operations, including staffing, logistics, and customer services?
On our management, we have a recruiting firm that will support or subcontract the staff recruiting to. And we have a logistic company that is involving logistics. So we are pushing around our foods, our fries from the kitchens, and we have some customers that are doing drinks from there. So they want to chill at home. So we have a perfect logistic company that is registered with CNC that handles that for us.
What are the peak and off-peak seasons for your business, and how do you adapt to these fluctuations?
The peak and the off peak season of the business. In Nigeria, we value or think the best time to chill and flex mostly at festive period. So during the festive period, both the Salah, the Easter, the Christmas and New Year, the sales is always, and subsequently, if there is no season, so we have to improvise and do more shows. Like we have a reggae night, we have blues days, we have ladies night, and we always create shows for upcoming hip hop artists mixed with the blown artists, and we have one for the juju and high life and Fuji artists too. So stuff like that keep the business moving.
What are the key factors that contribute to the profitability of your beach tourism business?
When we talk about things and factors that contribute to the profitability of our business, first thing I'll talk about is advertisement. Which run around and we do a street rolling about it. Get with DJ, get with truck, flyers and all that. And we do more of Instagram, promo, Facebook, and I think at some time we reach out to some media houses for publicity. So the show that I earlier talked about in my previous question and answer, do more of shows. And once you create shows like that, then you have a lot of turnout and sales. The sales too will be so much right about.
How do you manage your costs, including staffing, marketing, and maintenance? Please tell us.
We manage our staff majorly based on track records of their performances. So you can put as a docket, the way marketing is the sales, the track record for how their operations or their performances are during each week or on daily basis. So by so doing, we know what to keep, who to put on probation and all that. And then we talk about the maintenance. That's the key major problem we are facing here because of the surge, the salty nature of the water. We try all our best to put things in place as needed.
What pricing strategies do you use, and how do you determine the prices of your services?
On the issue of price strategies and how to know how to solve their needs. Firstly, you have to note down the cost, the purchasing power. What are the things we brought in this week? Compare the price to our last week. Does any change? You will not do a market survey within the beach here, the other beaches around, and outside the beach. So you will not do compare and contrast. So to know where you fall, so that you won't use your price or you won't overprice your customer, and at the same time you shouldn't be losing. So now you shift from our base and all that. So we make that equilibrium. So we'll be gaining and the customer will not be losing at the same time.
And now finally, before I let you go, what are the biggest financial challenges you face and how do you overcome them?
The biggest one of the challenges we face when I storm. Probably we are running season now. When we're supposed to fall, when we refuse to fall, and breeze blown over our property, all our facilities, the also surge and all that. So from there, we have to source of fund, bring in investors that will partner with us to put the place in order. We do business bargain. By so doing, both parties will laugh at the end. I will smile on.
Thank you so much, Zolin. Thanks for joining me on the show.
And I want to thank Mr. Francis, for having me on the show today. Have a nice day. Thank you.
We've been talking to a beach tourism practitioner, Zolin Eletu, who took us through the business potentials in beach tourism. Now, let's take this break, and when we return, we look at the numbers. Welcome back. Now on the numbers, the exchange rate between the Naira and the US dollar, according to the data released by the Central Bank of Nigeria, has shown that Naira traded for 1,548 Naira 52 per dollar on Monday, June 23rd, 2025, from 1,547 Naira 36 kobo per dollar on Friday, June 20th, 2025. However, the Naira is trading as high as 1,595 Naira per dollar at the black market. Even though the Central Bank of Nigeria announced the unification of all segments of the foreign exchange market, the Apex Bank, in a circular on Wednesday, 14th June 2025, said all FX windows were now collapsed into the investors and exporters I&E window. The statement read, abolishment of segmentation, all segments are now collapsed into the investors and exporters window. Applications for medicals, school fees, BTA/PTA, and SMEs will continue to be processed through deposit money banks. The Apex noted that further guidance on operational changes will be communicated to authorized dealers and the general public in due course. The changes to operations in the country's FX market imply that Nigeria has eased its control on the Naira, allowing the local currency to float. Meanwhile, a free-floating exchange rate occurs when the government allows the exchange rate to be determined purely by the market forces, and there is no attempt to ask the central bank to influence the external value of the exchange rate. Now, and that's where we wrap up today's episode of MarketSquare on Veegil Media. Please like, share, and comment on all our handles. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.